2005, at the age of like 80 something. He's the only Pope who has come to Mexico City 6 times. Mexican people love the Pope. And he was also, he sympathized with Mexico, right? So that's a plate where it says from 1978, when he came, 2005, that's when he died. You can see his face, he's still young, strong, and with a little smile on his face. Because he loved Mexico. Every time he was about to leave, he didn't want to leave. But his airplane, the Popo plane, he went around, used to go around like once or twice. Well, the very last time he went around the city 7 times. You know why? Because all the people on top of the roofs of the houses, they will have mirrors. They're reflecting the solar rays in the mirrors, like I say, like a farewell. So the Pope was like, I believe he was like crying because he was leaving Mexico. But in the end, he's like, he's going, now he's going. And he took off, on his plane. So that's the Pope, okay?
Okay, picture.
The same relief you see there, but with her hands separated, is on that album. That's the only part when she's got her hands blessing the roses. And then she goes to him, you take the proof now, they will believe. Once he was over there, he's like, whoa, okay, I got the proof that you asked for. Well, let me see it. He let go the flowers, and in front of not just the priest, but other bishops, Mama Mary started appearing in front of his eyes. That's the picture right there. That's when they're looking at the tilma, and he's like, oh my gosh, Mama Mary's here. So it's like, he gave the order, he immediately kneeled down on his knees, and he asked God for forgiveness for not believing in Juan Diego, that he has seen Mama Mary, the mother of Jesus. If you turn around that way, that's the main, that's the original in that frame. That's the original Mama Mary miracle. Okay. Now let's go inside so you can see the church properly. They only God allow people for mass. This side is going to the left. I mean to the left, and that side is going like to the right. Let's come see the first miracle.
Yeah.
You can feel it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, not really, because look, what happened is that you can see the lighter color of the pillars that over there they're darker. What happened is that architects, in order to support this heavy one, they made bigger pillars or surrounding these ones, covering this one. But that made it heavier, much heavier. So they took down all those, pillars, and they put metal belts. You see those metal belts up there? Right there. This used to be a marker here in each one, so they can be sustaining the ground. I mean, the heavy floors. Look at the golden dome. That's the appearance of Etnica ground. Now, back here,
You should look up there too, Dad.
we
Yeah.
have
It is.
1890, Felipe Gutierrez was the painter of the conversion of the indigens. This is when the Spaniards convert the indigens into Catholicism.
Me molesto con sus preguntas, por favor.
Yes. Oh, gracias. The pictures over there in front, they took the image back to Spain to see if this was a true fact. That's why you see authorities there like the king or like the Pope back then. Now let's take a look at this picture over here of this big painting. The altar, look at the pillars, Doric columns, and the archery. That's the seal of the Vatican. The logo, the two keys, door keys, and then the, like the crown thing represents the Vatican. Now, if we turn around to this side, we'll see right there a painting of Gonzalo Carrasco, 1850. 1895. What it says right there in that writing, first miracle, December 1531. just 10 years after the conquest. What happened is that you see the man laying down right there with a mother crying, and he's carrying a baby. And then there's a bishop there with an arrow on his hand, right here at the bottom. Well, what happened is that when the bishop, Fray Juan de Zumárraga, gave the order to build this big altar of this big church, big celebrations started. Nowadays we celebrate with fireworks. Back then they celebrate with the arrows. And one of the arrows went through somebody's body, which is that guy right there. And the bishop took the arrow out, and in front of Mama Mary, in the moment he was healed.
Oh, okay.
He was healed, man, right there.
Yeah.
That's why it says first miracle December 31 to a person.
Okay.
And you have a mass, you have the religious people, the image of Mama Mary, and the first hermit. Hermit is a baby church, ermita, where she stood up for a little while. Okay. In that section, we have the sacristy. In that section, the sacristy is a place where you can stick out your camera, so you can picture or film that side. Yeah, there you go. That's right. Exactly. That's where they have the Holy Spirit inside this plate. Okay. That is the Vatican flag, the yellow and white flag, Vatican flag. So it's kind of a, yeah, in a way. That's because everybody, a lot of people wants to use Mama Mary. Those bells, they got about 45 bells, about 1,000 different sounds. And they got a stage play theater. You know, the little story I told you about, it's in puppets. Twice a day. They show it in puppets. Twice a day. They got restrooms there. This is a brand new shop. Trying to show you. Look at that one. Yeah. So once you guys stand right there, let me get you a picture. Alright? Picture. Okay. Very nice. 1, 2, 3. Stay still. There you go. Perfect. Okay. Oh, this is the representation. Look at him. He's like crying because he didn't believe in Juan Diego that he has seen Mother of Jesus, all right? And look at the flowers. Yeah. How about a picture right here, guys? Right here in front of this perfect example.
Should we sit?
Of when she appeared.
Pick that out.
Whole church, yeah, it's separating it. Now look at the fountain over there. There's a fountain, and there's Mama Mary out there. That's a big fountain. That's the last thing we're going to see. But check this one side real quick. Now this one, years later, maybe 90 or 100 years later, then the way with the iron thing, because people would used to throw money in there, and that's the way it used to look, just a water spring, and people believe because this is the place, the exact place where, because of the grace of God, Mama Mary appeared to Juan Diego right here. Look at the pillar. That's Mama Mary over there, the main pillar. You see, that was exactly the spot where Mama Mary appeared to Juan Diego the third time, right there, on that column, and Mama Mary. Okay. If you look up there, is the Holy Spirit represented by a dove, a pigeon. Okay. Now talking about this beautiful church. This church was built by Francisco Guerrero y Torres in about 14 years' time, 1777 to 1791. Very short time. Look at the dome. The dome is full of angels, archangels, and cupids. The wooden floor, it's also a beauty. Look at the floor. It's all wood. You see? Now, the pulpit, the wooden pulpit, the bottom is Juan Diego. You see the little man right there sustaining the pulpit? That's Juan Diego. He's the person who was chosen by Mama Mary so he can take the news to the bishops. Now, picture right there. Okay, ready? Reveals her identity. I am the perfect, always virgin Santa Maria, mother of the true God, for who everybody lives. And she dates him for the next date. This was the second appearance, okay? So every picture is got English and Spanish, writing, so that everybody get to know what's happening. Now, you see that right there, those engraving of those reliefs, that's the Heaven's Choir. Heaven's Choir. This one right here, just above the ark, because you can see some people playing the instruments and singing. Yeah, it's the choir of the angels. Okay. All right. Yeah, there's some way. So yeah, the name of the guy, Francisco Guerrero Torres, 1777 to 1791. Approximately about 14 years time took this church. Nice they run out of time real quick. But yeah, I love to take my people to the spots, man. That's it. All right, ready? Okay. This the name of the fountain, the offering. The offering. Okay?
Yeah. Okay, take a picture.
So you can stand right on the staircase. Colombia. Hola, tantito por favor, gracias. Okay, stay still right there. Okay, so you didn't reach this side. Okay. Yeah, that's probably what happened, yeah. So there's two entrances to go to the top. One is the other side, and then there's a parking lot, right? Yeah,
That's where my taxes are driving. Pushed in that way.
Oh,
So I came in, went straight forward there, and then went up, and then back down this way.
but the parking lot that you're talking about is in the other side. But 24 there. Yeah. Oh,
De este lado para que nos tapemos las dos. Antes que nada te voy a
Nowadays, the main altar right now in this church has bulletproof glass and two frames, silver and gold, and a 925 golden crown, silver from Tasco. Okay, all right. So this, I want you to see this because this element or iron piece of iron protect Mama Mary. Okay, that's why it's called the Aten Christ.
Did they catch him?
Huh?
Did they catch him?
No, I think he got away. Oh, you see what I just told you? It's on the writing, on the picture right there. All the writing is what I just told you. Okay, let's go inside now. That's 1926.
¿Cómo puede este darnos a comer su carne, que son de Cristo? Yo les aseguro que si no comen la carne del Hijo del Hombre y no beben su sangre, no podrán tener vida en ustedes. Que el que come mi carne y bebe mi sangre tiene vida eterna y yo lo resucitaré en el último día. Mi carne es verdadera comida y mi sangre es verdadera bebida. El que come mi carne y bebe mi sangre permanece en mí y yo en él. Como el Padre en él me ama, posee la vida y yo vivo por él, así también el que come vivirá por mí. Este es el pan que ha bajado del cielo, no como el maná que comieron los padres de los cielos. El que come de este pan vivirá para siempre. Esto lo dijo Jesús enseñando en la sinagoga de Cafarnaúm. Hermanos, Hermanos, hermanas, esta es palabra del Señor. Gloria a ti, Señor Jesús. Tomen asiento, por favor. Hermanos, hermanas, la palabra de Dios de este día nos habla de una realidad muy importante.
This was Italian made. 2008, careful, I'll help her. 2008, it was brought to Mexico, but in 2009 it was placed here, and it was blessed by Benedicto XVI, okay, the other pope. The Italian person who built this, his name, Franco Ferranda. Franco Ferranda. It's Italian made, okay, beautiful piece of work. It's Mama Mary again, you know, porcelain. Okay, yeah, and it was blessed by the Pope, Benedicto. Okay, after the John Paul, it was Benedicto.
Estaban los hermanos diciendo, pero ¿cómo este nos puede decir eso? Y Jesús venía a transformar toda esa manera en el pensamiento como la tenemos hasta nuestros días. En un momento más vamos a colocar pan y vino sobre el altar. ¿En qué se van a transformar? Por la acción del Espíritu Santo, en el cuerpo y la sangre del Señor. Y los que se acerquen a comulgar, ¿qué van a realizar? La comunión profunda con Jesús.
Acérquense, acérquense, acércate, por ahí está, ahí está, acérquense.
All right, there you go, Jesse.
Para este fin de semana, que hay una gira importante del presidente López Obrador por Centroamérica. Inició con Guatemala. Vamos a ver qué fue lo que pasó por allá. Vamos a platicarlo con el doctor Eduardo Rosales Herrera, que es académico e internacionalista
Car Market.
de estudios superiores.
Car Market.
Yeah.
La importancia de este tipo de giras de trabajo, las intenciones, los acuerdos que se logran con otras naciones, sobre todo de cara a uno de los principales temas que aquejan a esta región, que es la migración. Así que lo vamos a platicar con él más adelante. También le daremos detalles sobre esta explosión que se registró allá en Cuba, en un hotel de La Habana. Por lo pronto no se cancela esta visita del presidente que tiene plano.
Mejor que quiera, vamos allá, la administración está allá.
Mass break. Mexico's official seal, UNESCO official seal, is the ministry that declares places World Heritage, and this is pre-Hispanic city of Teotihuacan. Teotihuacan means place of gods. This word, Teotihuacan, okay? Place of gods. This olive oil, Aloe. All right. And I never seen a tree.
Break it and put it on your face.
Yeah.
Sunburn.
Okay. And it helps you out.
Yeah.
Okay. So here we are, all gravel. See, 80% of what you're about to see today is being rebuilt. Okay. Everything was covered with trees, grasses, bushes, cactus, etc. Now this avenue here lined up the pyramids of the three. Okay, the three pyramids. In the far end, that's south side, north, east, and west. Okay, so now, can you add your phone? Picture time. Okay, Jesse, if you want a picture with your phone, also just hand it to me. Right?
We'll share. It's fine.
Is this?
You should take your lock off.
Yeah. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Stay still. There you go. Those are the two pyramids right there. One last one. Good. Now we continue this way, Tony. Now this avenue, all the way to the moon, 2.5 miles, approximately 6 kilometers. 6 kilometers long. Look at all these handcrafts here. Yeah, different idols, Teotihuacan masks, Aztec calendars, you know, a lot of jaguars. Jaguars was a totemic animal, which was a holy animal for the previous civilization than this was. Altogether, there were 7 civilizations in Mexico before the Spanish came. In 2,000 time, 2,000 years time, 2,000 years time. Look at the jaguar. That's a pretty jaguar. Hey, that's like looks like a baby jaguar. Okay. There you go. It's that beautiful spot. Okay. If you want to stand right here, we can get the Sun Pyramid. Ready? In archaeological sites. The most important temple is called Quetzalcoatl, which means the feathered serpent god, the god of fertility, the god of the goodwill, the god of brightness, not darkness. Okay, now over here.
5 ilmakaaret.
Yeah, 5 cardinal points, no?
Yeah, the 5th was the center.
Makes sense.
In all the archaeological sites, you will find many informational charts like this one here. And they describe the information in 3 languages: English, Spanish, and Nahuatl. Nice hat you got there. Here you go, Tony. Okay, nice, huh? That was good. Okay. So what you're looking at is one of the original sculptures that we can just see. It's in this spot. Teotihuacan doesn't have any more sculptures in the pyramids. So this is the only pyramid that still has them. We have the one that looks like a jaguar. It's actually a feathered serpent snake. A head. It's the head of the snake, okay? And it looks like it's coming out of a flower. But the flower actually represents the feathers of the Quetzalcoatl, all right? Now, the fertility god, that's what it is, no, Quetzalcoatl. The other god, it's the one with the circles on the forehead, and the small little squares that they represent the corn. They represent the corn, which back in that time, it was the base of the economy, the agriculture. The other base of the economy was the make of different material masks, mortuary masks. Well, not actually, they look like mortuary, but they weren't used as mortuary masks. And you see the snake in each level that runs across from left to right, and then from right to left, and end up in the center, like on the staircase, and it's got a head with fins. Well, they represent the waters in the grounds, I mean in the earth. For example, waterfalls, water lagoons, lakes, the oceans, etc. And the goddess of the waters in the grounds is called Chalchihuitlicue. Chalchihuitlicue was the wife of the rain god represented right there, which his name is Tlaloc. Tlaloc, okay? Now, this architecture, I mean, this pyramid at one. Ooh. Well done, Jesse. Now,
selfie or video. I hold it. นามีกับป้าตัวนี่เนี่ย
ไปอยู่ฮานอย
มันแต่งเนี่ย
เนาะ
คนเกียดมักกี่ปอคนเองงั้น
คือกัน
คือเวียดนามมันเป็น more cheap right than here
yeah 100 dollar 2 million 2 million a little bit more than 2 million
Balcony probably make good เงินมันถ้าเป็น exercise มันเหตุการณ์มัน make เงินมันบ่เหตุการณ์มันบ่ make เงินคือคนเฝ้ากับ exercise 1.8 mile for $10 you do it you know this is better than the sad because you can go through everything now, Papa. What a road. Fuji